US citizen and I am pregnant but in another country, would my baby be able to have the US citizenship? It depends. So the laws related to citizenship through birth or as a child if you're born outside are complex and they change over time. But essentially in your type of case, most likely, again, you should consult with an immigration attorney in private. That's the appropriate thing to do about your case. But most likely, as long as you lived in the United States physically for 5 years and you can show it, and 2 or 3 of those years are after the age of 14. I can't remember the exact dates and time, but it's 5 years. I think 2 or 3 are after the age of 14 minimum. If you did that, your child, even if born overseas, automatically acquires citizenship at the time of birth. What you should do is go to your local embassy or consulate, the US Citizen Services, and request a consular certificate of birth abroad. Consular registration of birth abroad, CBRA, consular registration of birth abroad. I think that's what a CRBA or something like that. You just put this stuff on the internet, it'll come up. And that way it's kind of like an additional birth certificate, proof of their US citizenship, and you also apply for their passport at the same time there so that they have it. Now, a really good thing to do once you have that is the cheaper way to go is to do, I just said, the passport and the birth certificate, consular birth abroad certificate, CBRA. I can't remember what it is. We can look it up. But when you get to the United States, you file Form N-600. And Form N-600 is a Department of Homeland Security certification that your child or that the person is a U.S. citizen. And it's very important to have because out of, like, let's say 100,000 cases, the State Department will issue passports to 100,000 people. The Department of Homeland Security, which runs USCIS Immigration Department, out of that 100,000, they may not give to 5 of them. They might not trust 5 of those and not give citizenship. So every once in a while, it's rare, but you'll find an immigration officer that won't accept the citizenship and says it's inappropriate. So the sooner you file for the N-600, the better. It's kind of expensive. I think they're lowering the fee, I think, you know, they're raising all the fees, but I think for this one, they're lowering it, but I have to double check. Form N-600, you have to document the physical presence requirements, submit that, and you get a certificate of citizenship. It's really important for someone to have that. I would definitely do that and have that with me. But as you saw, there's a lot going on between the embassy, the consular birth abroad, consular record of birth abroad, CRBA, I think that is CRBA, and then coming for an N-600, submitting the proper paperwork. And that's why it's kind of important that you just go and consult with an attorney in private to help you figure all that out. But it is most likely possible. But again, I don't know your situation. I had a client who was born in the United States. As soon as they were born, their parents took him outside the country and never back for 30 years. The person had 4 kids by that time, and they wanted to get passports for their children. I said, well, you never lived, you didn't pass the physical presence requirement. You didn't live in the United States long enough. So now we have to apply for green cards for your children. And as soon as you enter the United States with those children, the green card, ta-da, becomes citizenship. As long as they come before the age of 18, I think it is. It's like complicated, but so now we're in the process of getting them green cards to come here. And once they're here, we're going to apply for their N-600s and also go to the local passport office to request their passport so you can get that. We'll get that one quicker because it's faster. The N-600 takes longer. So, you know, as you see, there's a lot going on. You should definitely consult with a lawyer for help with that. But it's interesting issues that pop up with regards to citizenship. It's a very politicized area. That's why they constantly change the rules and stuff, and that's what makes it complex. Depending on when your child is born or when you became a citizen, all this kind of stuff, the laws vary. That's why we really have to consult an attorney. There's like charts that we have to go to as immigration lawyers to see, oh, okay, the birth was here, the parents were both citizens, one is a citizen, one is a national, how does it fit within this grid? And then we read the rules based on that. It changes a lot depending on the facts of the case. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please click subscribe down here and ring that bell to get the latest updates. Also, please follow us at the links above on these various social media sites to catch the latest information, live videos, and more to help you be updated on U.S. immigration.